Hey guys, it's me. Still trying to get this video done. I've lost count. Leica has been on my hip and at my hind end all day. If I could wad her back up and stick her in the womb, she'd go in heartbeat. But anyways, I am just cold packing tomatoes. That's it. Cold pack is where you just put them in your jar. Basically, that's it. And this is the simplest way. This is how I was taught. I know I had a lot of questions about if you cut an X in them or this and that. No. Like, I don't know why you cut an X in them before you boil them, because the skin kind of slips off anyways if you start at the top, which you're going to be cutting off anyways. And so on. This is the simplest way. This is how I was taught. So, all I do...
She's okay.
I know. We're just trying to survive today. Trying to stay alive till Kevin gets home. Then I may leave and not come back for a long time. So, anybody willing to take me in for a couple of weeks, months, years? Anyways, I try to work with one certain tomato, especially if I'm saving seeds. I do like the old-fashioned tomatoes, so I try to save as much seeds as I can. I saved a lot the other day because I've been working with tomatoes now. I don't know how many weeks. I've been doing pasta sauce and stuff. But anyways, I just rinse them off. I do not sit there and scrub the leaves off, blah, 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 because it comes off on the skin. I have my boiling water here, and usually when I put boiling water on, it goes all day because I have to stop so many times and go feed the kids or go keep them from killing themselves or the animals, or it's non-stop. So I just put it on and add water as I need to. I added water a while ago. So I just put it in there and I swish it around really good. Make sure you get the top part blanched and all this. Then I have a bowl sitting here of just cold zinc water. Once I do so many batches, your water starts getting really warm. I'll refill it with cold zinc water, or I'll throw a cup of ice in it. Either one. And that's it. And then you have your tomato that's been blanched and ready to go. And I always start at the top, cut all the fugly, ugly stuff off, and then I core it. And that's the reason why there's no need to go through and put an X on it before you even start. Because if you cut the top off, there's no need. And the skin just slips off. Now, up until Leica was born, I did not do that. I was not taught to drop it in hot boiling water. You just sit with a really sharp knife and you peeled them. But I was working every day. I had Leica and I had Logan, and we had basketball games and football practice and everything under the sun. And I just kept on saying, there's got to be an easier way. And one of my friends told me how to do this. And I'm like, I was stupid. For so many years, I was so stupid. But that was just the way I was taught. And a lot of stuff ain't easy. It's just how I do it, how I was taught. Now I have a bowl sitting here. And I just go through, if I'm saving seeds, and you can feel the ribs. I just take a spoon, I slide in between each hard rib. And I go in and I mix it up really good with a spoon. And I scrape it into my bowl. Just scrape your goodies into the bowl. All your good seeds and all that. Now, there's a lot of juice that normally come out with the seeds and stuff. I'll do a separate video on what I do with my seeds after I seed my tomatoes. Now, if it gets like this part's a little bit harder, so I'm going to skip it. I don't want seeds from it. It's not overly ripe, or that part is. So I'll skip the section there. So, now you don't want to do that with like the new hybrids, whatever they're called, tomatoes, because they're made where they don't do good if you try to reseed them. So I like working with the old-fashioned ones. And then I just throw it in my bowl, and that's it. I don't cut it up. I don't do anything. Now, if they're huge, like that one I just worked with, once you get your seeds out of it and stuff, it's pretty much, you know, it kind of reminds you of like a blooming onion in a way. But I don't do anything. I'll go through before I put them in my jars and just rip them apart. Less time, less headache. We good. Now I'll just take an empty jar. I don't have one on hand. I did a while ago and then I filled it because that was like the umpteenth video ago. Anyways, but I'll just take and put my salt in the bottom. Put my jar of fennel on top. I can do this one because I haven't got my bubbles out. My jar of fennel, fill it full. My bubble freer thingy is in the dishwasher. I've got to get me another one. And then I'll just take and go down. This one had some bubbles in it. Now, especially where this has a lot of juice and stuff, you can see the bubbles and you don't want the bubbles in there. Now, once you free your bubbles, you will have to either add more. And if you get it too full, just pour the juice back into your bowl, because at the end you can pour your juice directly in the last jar you're working with. And just for your bubbles. And sometimes you'll have to add more. That's pretty much perfect. And then you just wipe the top of them off and put your lid and ring on it. And then all you do is water bath can it. That's it for 1 hour is what I do. 60, anywhere from 50, 60 minutes. Sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes a little bit shorter. I think I have it wrote on my recipe that my mom just told me 60 minutes. So, and that's it. I mean, that's simple. I don't know how you do yours. I'd like to know, though, in case it's different or easier than mine or whatever. I love hearing new techniques, old techniques that people do, just different. But this is the simplest way. I don't pre-cook mine. Straight from the garden. Quick rinse. Straight to your boiling water. Straight to ice water. Straight to your bowl or jar. And that's it. If I have all my jars ready before I even put it in my bowl, I just go ahead. Like later on, once I have enough seeds for me, later on, I'll just shove them in my bowl. I don't even put them in the bowl. I shove them in the jar. I work with only one kind of tomato at a time. That was Ox Hearts. Now, I like to take and do, like, my yellow ones. I do old-fashioned yellow, lemon boys, and things like that. I do them separate, and they look like orange juice. It's perfect for macaroni and tomato juice because you don't have just red, simple macaroni and tomato juice. You have orange or pale yellow, bright yellow, different kinds of juice on your tomatoes, and I don't let it mix with my red. And then I also love the Cherokee purples. They're green on top and they are dark maroon purple on the bottom. I like doing them separate too, especially with just cold packing like this. I don't do juice just because cold packing like this has plenty of juice in it and also has the big chunks. So this is perfect for macaroni and tomato juice. This is perfect for vegetable soup, chili, anything. We'll open it and just drink the juice from the thing and eat the chunks of tomatoes with crackers. So this is our way. Rather than waste just on juice, this is our way of doing it. And that's it. I'll do a separate video on my seed savings. And I think I've pretty much covered everything. My mind is not here because the kids, I've had to go psycho mom because no kid will listen until you turn in psycho mom and they're like, huh, what'd I ever do to you? Like, well, you ain't listened for the 500th time and I'm aggravated now. But I think it's everything. If I forgot something, message me on my group or comment or something and I'll help you the best I can. Water bath can for 1 hour. And that's it. and you're done. They're shelf stable. Now, and 2, I'll do these today. I'll get them water bath canned, and I'll put them on the back of my shelf and pull out my Ode. To me, anything canned, the longer it is canned, the better it gets. I would rather have something canned in the early 90s, late 90s, and yes, it does last that long. It really does. 2000, as far back as I can go with my canned stuff, I'd rather eat it before any of my fresh, because the longer it sits, the better it gets, the better flavor it has. The other night I done pasta sauce, and I had some of my cooker left over, and we ate it, and I didn't even eat my spaghetti because I don't like it like that. I like it once it sits on the shelves for years and years and years and gets in all the flavors and things like that. But I mean, mine's just that simple. So all those that asked me questions the other night at when we met, I mean, this is the video for you. I'd like to see or know your techniques. And that's it. Got any questions? And for the YouTube people, I have a Facebook group. It's called Misty's Wild Holler. Just a mountain mama doing her thing. So you can look that up if you all have any questions, or you can comment below. I figured out that people can comment below this, and I'm new to all this. So people can comment and I can respond that way. So that's it. Bye.